1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Magnetized with the flesh and the blood. I'm magnetized by you. Hypnotized against my will. I'm hypnotized by you. And this is the way that I fall. And this is the way that I fall. Like a sacrifice, I'm hypnotized by you. And this is the way that I fall. And this is the way that I fall. And that was totally live here in the studio. That's Swans Way and Illuminations. I'm now going to take my life in my hand and climb over a million wires to try and get near the person who was co-opted to talking to me today, Maggie. I think you were the person who didn't step backwards, actually, when I asked for the volunteer.
Yeah, well, I'd have probably fallen over if I tried to step backwards.
I'll take that as a good excuse. You've been together, working together, since the end of 1981.
Yeah.
But I read a very interesting thing that said that you deliberately sort of locked yourself away from most other influences to work by instinct on your own thing.
Yes, we did do that because we just felt that was the only way, really, to try and discover sort of ways of, doing new things and trying to create something new. It's just trying to keep away from everything else and, choosing new instruments that we'd never played before and sort of experiment, basically, until we found something that was, Swans Way style.
Yes, it sounds like an incredibly hard thing to do because it's a bit like trying to avoid the result of the cup final or something, isn't it? You're sure to fall over something just when you don't want to.
Well, I suppose it was hard in the sense that it's sort of intense, I think, as opposed to hard.
Mm. Yes, because I suppose you're working in isolation so close together.
Robert's
Shut up.
got
You're not
something
talking,
to say.
Robert. Actually, your press release had some interesting quotes in it. Are you there, Andy?
Oh, yes, I'm all set
Andy
here.
upstairs, where he feels a safe distance from me, is going to read some excerpts from the press release.
No,
Over to you.
we're not really trying to take the rise. It's quite a funny thing. Maggie, it says here, tall, exotic redhead. She knows what she wants.
Oh, it's true.
Rick, dark-eyed and passionate, the wild one.
Sure.
And Robert, blue-eyed reptilian, the one that burns. I love that.
The eyes there.
I've got green eyes.
Green eyes, yes. The first mistake.
Watch him burn now, you know.
Actually, the way you presented yourself was very much sort of mystical people that you didn't know anything about, you know, the mystery. Was that a very calculated thing to try and push it that way?
We didn't really push that, in fact. I think that's...
But the first record, Theme for the Balcony, came out with virtually no information at all, I seem to remember.
Yes, we didn't sort of purposely try and be, you know, sort of mysterious or anything. I think perhaps living in Birmingham as well might have something to do with that, you know, that we're not in...
The Birmingham Mysteriosos, yes.
Perhaps it has.
Well, it certainly worked because it got a lot of people wondering about you. Of course, you've had hit records since, and working with John Walters of Landscape as opposed to Radio 1 must have been quite interesting because he brought a much more electronic feel to the hit single.
Well, I mean, we used all acoustic instruments, and I don't think it sounds particularly electronic.
Fine. I love to be corrected. All right, you must enjoy playing live because I've seen you live on telly and you've done sessions before, this sort of thing as well. You have a tour coming up, don't you, Steve?
Yes, we have, starting on the 18th of April in Newcastle, and it's lasting for about 2 weeks. We're playing every day.
Shall I roughly
all around
run
the
through it?
country.
Yeah, Glasgow, Dunfermline, Edinburgh, Dundee, Liverpool, Nottingham, Manchester, Sheffield, Hull, Brighton, Bristol, Slough, London, and finally, Birmingham.
Actually, it has been changed now. Birmingham is going to be on the 26th of April at the Powerhouse.
And that'll be a pretty nerve-wracking gig, you know, when you go
It'll be
back.
fun, actually.
back home.
Looking forward to it.
All right, great. Good for you to coming in today because it can be a little nerve-wracking doing this live spot.
It is, and it's hot in here as well.
It is. The air conditioning's not working today. I'll crawl back into my corner here, and perhaps you can give us your second number, which is one that people might have seen on television as well. This is called In Trance.
To me, but I can't live up to this. All the time. What is the battery of which I run my ego? What to millions is mirror image that I am, but I can't live up to this. All the time. And tonight I'm in trance. I'm in trance. Starting to feel the insecurity of walking in the dark and having nothing to believe, but I can't live up to this. All the time. Starting to break up from the fears I dearly hold. Superstition in the rumors that are spinning me around, but I can't live up to this. All the time. Tonight, I'm in trance. trying to get back to me, but I can't live up to this all of the time. I'm starting to feel the insecurity. I'm walking in the dark and having nothing to believe, but I can't live up to this all of the time.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3.
I'm standing in the dark. I want you, I want you, I want you to stay, or I might die. I want you to stay, or I might die. I'll try to explain one of these days. I'll try to explain one of these days. Stay, or I might die. I want you to stay, or I might die. Suddenly, I am blue. I'll try to explain one of these days. I'll try to explain one of these days. I'm standing in the dark. I'm in the dark. I'm waiting for that feeling to come back to me. I'm standing in the dark, and I'm in the dark. I'm waiting for that feeling to